club. I joined the club in 1973, and I can vividly recall over those years that there was a very poignant ceremony honoring those directors and those officers that have served the club so well, and at the same time welcoming and honoring those officers and directors that will serve the club in the future. These folks take on a much added responsibility to handle the financial strength of a club, to look over all of the committees that function so well. So this is a very important part of retaining our history. So at this time, so the way we do this is Clay Bach is going to read the names of those directors and officers that are going to be, what's the correct word, Kathy? I don't want to. Retired.
I know they're all looking forward to their large pensions. So we have President Alberto Meneta, President-elect Jerry DeBar, VP Foundation Paul Tonkovich, Treasurer David Poole, Secretary Herb Michael, and immediate past President Alfredo Amezca, Directors Paul Reardon, Lou Brancher, and Les Washington.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
Put on the skirt and they're good.
None of these guys have been in the Army.
They say you can leave the water, right?
This is Lieutenant Governor, our retiring officers.
Thank you very much. All right, by the powers invested in me by I don't know who. I hereby deinstall you. Okay, I guess we have a group that's assembling outside that's going to come in and take your place.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the following people will retreat to the atrium. Officers President Jerry DeBar, President-elect David DeLeon, VP Foundation Paul Tonkovich, Treasurer David Poole, Secretary Herb Michael, immediate past President Alberto Meneta, 2014 to 2015 Directors Winston Covington, Debbie Wells, Dennis Parrott, Elizabeth Rivas, and Kathy Bowman.
Is there a map to the atrium?
All right, we have new officers inbound. All right.
Mr. Lieutenant Governor, our new complement of officers and directors.
Thank you for assembling the officers and directors.
Yes, sir.
All right, by the power vested in me, I hereby appoint you to your positions for the coming new year, Kiwanis New Year, and wish you the best and the most possible year you can have. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
If you could please take your seats, and you'll find a glass of champagne at your seat. At this time, we would like to invite all of you to stand, and we want to propose a special toast to all of those officers and directors who have been retired tonight. They've given so much of their hearts and their souls to this club. And we are also going to welcome and congratulate the new officers and directors. And I especially thank Todd Ferguson for this running this thing where we came around and shook everybody's hand. It was a very meaningful thing. So here's to everybody who served as an officer and is going to be an officer and directors. Good luck. We're here to help you.
More toasts?
That group right in front of the bar is having too much fun.
All are welcome.
We are going to move forward with the program, and at this point we will have Dr. Mineta come and pass the gavel and make some remarks. And I must say that Dr. Mineta, I have been so proud of your leadership this past year and what you have meant to the club. I was going to say in dignity, and then you started doing your little duck walk. But you have just been just awesome to serve under, and we thank you so much. So,
Thank you very much. Now, I was told that I have the privilege of giving a couple of awards. One of these is a Kiwanis of the Year, what we're going to do is we're going to give the Hal Goes Inspirational Award, and I have decided that it's one person that deserves this award this year. So Mary DeBar, get up here, please.
Doesn't happen because one or two people do it. It happens because pretty much every one of you in this room had some part in it. You may have done something different from what I did, but it was extremely valuable to me. And particularly Dennis and May and Yvonne, if I hadn't had them, it wouldn't have happened. And if people like Steve Kate hadn't sold over 30 tickets, we wouldn't have had an event either. So this is really for everybody. Thank you.
And again, this was my blessing and my responsibility to select the Kiwanis of the Year. And he's a very unpretentious person. He's a person that essentially does not sing his own song. He's a person that I will refer to him as an unsung hero of this organization. So I have elected as Kiwanis of the Year, Herb Michael. Thank you. the plaque reads, "Serving the Children of the World, Kiwanis of the Year Award to Herb Michael for his outstanding contributions to the Kiwanis Club of Santa Ana 2013-2014." And I think that you're going to recognize the duo embedded in there.
Well, this is quite an honor. When I gave my, I guess, installation speech, I was kind of following along my dad's footsteps and so forth, and at that time I gave everybody permission to call me Herbie, and a few of you do and stuff, and I felt quite honored with that. Before it had been kind of like a little kid kind of thing, but it was an honor, and I haven't named this character ever, but Herbie I think would be a good name to give this character and so forth. And thank you all, because it doesn't happen with just one person, but everybody jumping in to make it happen, like Mary was saying, and that's exactly what happened with all of you. Thank you very, very much.
I wonder what that is. It's a hammer. It's a hammer. Sometimes when we transition from these positions, we are hesitant, about what is going to happen next. But I'm so comfortable about, passing this gavel to Jerry. I have.
Order. Wait. You guys will be sorry. But you voted for me. So everything is good. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to this year. I have something here for Dr. Mineta, a black box. Can you use this in your magic maybe or something? I'd like Dr. Mineta to come forward, please. Now, we all know and appreciate Dr. Mineta's work for the club. He has been our president for the last year, done a great job, and helped mentor me and helped us learn a few things. Dr. Mineta, we have for him a clock to put on his desk, and it says Dr. Alberto Mineta, all in, which is the theme for this year. Santa Ana Kiwanis President, 2013-2014. Congratulations.
To end our music program tonight, we're gonna play "Let It Go" from Frozen movie, and yeah, and hopefully it can be the theme for you this year. I guess so, Jerry. Make it work. Okay, so enjoy.